Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brian. My YouTube channel is Third Eye Audit, and I'm just going to take a walk around the neighborhood and openly take my time walking through, getting some exercise, and getting my right to record in public. Oh, yes, my camera is on the truck right now because I love my truck. Man, she is beautiful. I gotta get her washed and everything. But man, she is just a dream and everything, you know. And but anyways, the purpose of this video at the moment is I just wanna get everybody's attention and everything to let them know there's certain things that the police have done for years. Now, I need to interject something about police, all right? Because when you're a police officer, you're fresh out the academy, you're learning the ropes and everything, and I'm going to show you a sign here in a minute. And the purpose of this is just to let everybody know that, we have many constitutional rights about stuff and everything. And the police officers are just not getting it. Where I live, we're what they call Austell, Georgia. But I'm not incorporated with Austell, Georgia. I'm actually in the county, and I still have to go by county laws, and they got some really messed up laws and everything, So I'm going to take a walk around the neighborhood just to point out a few things, talk about some stuff and everything. But I had just noticed that there's a truck here. Could be a inspector or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, it kind of got my attention on everything. So this election and everything, we got a thing on the ballot. They're trying to make this Mableton City. There is Mableton, Georgia, but they're not a city yet. And they put a bill in to allow them to become a city. And there's a lot of bad stuff if you vote yes on Mableton. I'm not from Georgia, and I'm not from the area here where I live, okay? I'm actually from Ohio. And I met my girlfriend online, and we connected, and we decided that, everything that we were interested with each other, and, we connected, and it was just better for me to move here because she's got a really nice job, and I'd already retired, from building houses and stuff. But the corruption here, I live about 40 minutes, something like that, from Atlanta, Georgia. And it just like, you can't do nothing. They try to do everything they can to violate your civil rights, your amendments, in other words, okay? And it's really bad here. I bought a camper, and I probably paid about $25,000 max on it. Right? Really not, and I still have it, and my wife, because I married her. And this is her house. This is her property and everything. You know, it's not junky or anything like that. But we're remodeling it inside and everything. But my point about it is our camper we bought, we have to pay this year around $230 just to get a tag on it. And that's called an ad valorem tax here in this state. And well, the ad valorem used to also be on vehicles, from what I understand. But they dropped that, and what they're doing now is if you got a Winnebago and everything, or a Winnebago, that's a motorized vehicle. You won't have that ad valorem tax after 2013, I think is what it was saying. But if you buy a camper, a pull behind, you pay ad valorem tax. And what they are justifying this by is it's a connection to your property tax. Okay? Your property. Right here. This is your property. So that's going to cut. Last year it was $248. First year we got the camper and everything. And I'm going to walk down the road here a minute, but I'll keep explaining everything. And I just don't see how that's legal. Because where I'm from, when you pay a state tax and everything, that's what you do. You pay a state tax. And that's all you pay. Here, I had to pay a state tax and all the other, taxes, but yet I've got to pay an ad valorem tax. And that's crazy. And they say it's an extension to your property tax. Well, all right. I don't agree with that shit. That's bullshit. That's just somebody, that's a government trying to make revenue, in my opinion. All right? But you got to take it to court and everything. And I may have somebody in the Congress that's going to maybe look into this and see if we can't get that changed in Georgia. I got to admit myself, all right, that I never really truly had my own opinion on a party, because I grew up with my dad, and what he said was the law. Well, not the law, but it's just, my dad wasn't a stupid man. He just, you know how dads are and everything. And so at one time he was a Republican, and I think he changed from Republican to Democrat. And when he did that, I was like, man, but I live with him. And only because I lived with him, because we had businesses that we did and everything. And I could do that in a different video and everything. So I was made to believe that, what Dad said was the right thing, and never gave any other thought about it until I left and met my wife right now, and gave me a better perspective of politics. Politics is a really shady thing here in Georgia. They are. They are a state.
Hey girl, you wanna ride?
No, hey, what are you doing, man? No, I'm making video right now. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, I seen the what you call it, vote thing. Did you see it? Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. If you vote for this, yes, you're a fool because they illegally accepted donations.
Did you know some of the people in the area it wasn't on their ballot? So I know they.
I know.
Pass that
Oh no. Well, if they win it, yes, it's going to be contested and it won't happen.
Yeah,
So, but the people that we know that we're involved with ourselves,
yeah.
that's running this vote no thing on it, because we asked them, how come we can't just go ahead and shut this bill down now? The point is why they don't want to is because if we do win on the no, not the yes. If they do win on the yes, man, hey, there was $8,000 that was donated by people from Marietta. They're the actual family.
Yeah, one of the rich families up there.
Yeah, that's been trying to make Mableton, yes.
So they could get in there.
And well, because the donations at the time that were made, they were not allowed to. Man, there's only $8,000 on this bill to vote yes. That's it. $8,000.
I got on the thing. I thought you had to have a damn petition or something.
Well, no, you only have to make a bill on it and present it to your voters.
What they're doing, they want to change a bunch of zoning laws so they can.
Well, you know, if they come in here, man, we're not going to be able to have septic no more.
Yeah.
Okay? We're not going to be able to choose our own water.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have septic anyway. Cause goddamn, I mean, they done been through this.
No, I mean not septic. I mean, we're on septic. And we're grandfathered
See
in.
that?
Yeah, I seen that. He's right between your legs.
Yeah, I know. That goddamn.
It was a bug.
Acorn.
Oh, was it an acorn?
Yeah.
Looked like a bug.
That's something
No.
that sound like
What?
a damn hook.
Look, we're going to pay Cobb County tax, and we get good service from Cobb County. You know what I mean? And yes, I am recording. All right.
City tax.
And then you're going to have a Mableton tax. And then on top of that, they're going to be allowed to write blank checks.
Yeah, because they'll be getting federal funds.
They don't even have their own police department. Mableton does not even have their own. They use Cobb County. You see what I'm saying? It is not good for us. Man, we're getting good shit here, dude.
Well, I say they'll have federal funds. They do anything
Uh-huh.
they want. Then.
Our trash bill and water bill went up come January. But you know what? It's not even $2. But I'm good with
I
that.
was paying $80 for that goddamn shithole thing I had.
Uh-huh. We're not with the sewer. We're on our own septic.
That's because we're not city limits. All that over there is sewer.
On that side of it,
we're
yes.
city.
We can be sewer,
Yeah, they come through here.
but we got to
3
pay for it
times.
though. We got to pay for it though.
3 times they come through here. The county's
Yeah.
gonna pay for it. 3 times.
No, Trish said they was not going to pay for it.
Well, they said they
That's
weren't
why
gonna,
she
but they
didn't
were
do
gonna
it.
pay for because they come through here 3 times and surveyed this road right here. There used to be bottle caps in the road where the thing was going to run. Well, they surveyed it
Mm-hmm.
and they was going to put it in here, and everybody's getting it put in, and then they stopped it. That's all the time. That's what the
Yeah.
and then they paid over and come back several years after that, did it
Mhm.
again, and they did it again for this thing right here.
Yep. In order for me, for me to bow hunt in this county,
Yeah.
as a tax-paying citizen, I have to buy a permit with my bow.
Well, that's what I say.
I mean, they're not going to deny me or anything, but just to sit there on my backyard and shoot a deer,
City, you won't be able to.
huh?
If this becomes a city, you won't be able to.
If this becomes a city, I will not be able to.
County's different. City.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've said that to you for a while.
Yeah.
Okay? It was, man, you can shoot your gun anytime you want. Well, there's a certain time of the night,
Yeah, I mean,
okay? Because that's the respect of the peace.
like shooting
And it's like
fireworks and shit.
10:30 here, I think.
As long as your neighbors don't complain, 'cause back
Yeah,
then
you got a neighbor complain, you know, that's
fell
on
off
them.
his porch, and he lived right
Uh-huh.
over there. He was loaded.
But I can shoot my gun anytime I want.
Yeah.
As long as it's not impeding. Now, it's like that ticket you got for burning and the bitch next door to you called the fire department.
Actually,
Man, you was
gotta
in
get a
legal
ticket.
rights to do that.
Yeah, all I got was a warning though. But the next time it would have been a ticket.
I called my fire department
Yeah.
right here in Cobb County and asked him can I burn today? Am I allowed to burn today? You know what I mean?
As long as it's
They will
enclosed.
tell you, man.
As long as it's enclosed. they won't
Well,
care.
our Cobb County Fire Department right up the road here will tell you in our area here if we can burn.
You know,
As far as I'm concerned, though,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, because we are county, we are not city, we should be able to burn. You know, our not like tires. I ain't talking about tires or anything like that. I'm talking about our brush
there wasn't
piles.
nobody watching it within 100 feet. I was in the house at the time.
Did you have your water,
Water hose, everything.
everything? Yeah.
But wasn't nobody watching it
Yeah.
within 100 feet. That's what they got.
And they gave you a warning for that?
Yeah, that's all they did.
Because you wasn't out, yeah, because you do have to be out there a minute. Yeah.
That's because you go
Yeah.
in there, take a shit, and you eat and everything.
Well, you know.
But, you know, they don't look at that shit though.
Hey, man. Hey, dude.
Them Earl-
Is that red car up there? Can you sell me that car? No, we need to talk about that for real. I mean, I'll pay you cash for it. Just let me know what I need to do to it to fix it. You know, our truck.
There's nothing major on it.
Well, I understand that, but man, I would really like to buy that so she can use that for work instead of the truck.
I mean, it's a good little car and it's good too.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's just got a few items. That's all. I got. extra
Well,
wheels.
that's all I need to know is what it needs to fix it up.
Two other wheels that match the wheels that's already on it.
Say that again.
Got two other wheels up there, brand new. I ain't never changed the tires over yet
Uh-huh.
on them older rims.
Okay.
And then I've got it's got to have a head gasket. It's got to be redone. The head gasket.
You need a brand new head gasket
Yeah,
then.
well, the guy that put it on there, he didn't get it on there straight, so it's leaking around one of the spots.
Well, well, I'll tell you exactly what he did. He tightened the damn things down.
No, he didn't do that.
No, he
didn't
cracked
get-
he cracked the gasket. That's what he did.
No, he really cracked it. It didn't seat right. It got pinched right around the edge, so it's just if it was, it'd be leaking all over.
You can't put that gasket back
around the
on.
goddamn spark plug. It's got a spark plug thing there.
Uh-huh.
And
I know
it did.
about
Yeah,
that.
It leaked around it. But,
You
seal-
can't put that gasket back
And I
on.
gotta
You
get
know
s-
that, right?
get a seal for the distributor.
You can't put that gasket back on.
Yeah, no, you can't reuse it. When you use it, it's used.
You know what my dad did?
What?
Because he didn't believe in paying extra money for stuff.
Yeah, that's why
He
my
bought the
man-
cork. And
Yeah, that's why
and
my man, he bought everything.
yeah, no, he drew out the gasket and everything.
Okay.
Well, I don't, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he talking
But
about
yeah,
that long.
no, less times. This is what I learned in my years of stuff doing this and everything, and I'm sure you did it too, Greg. Man, if you torque them bolts down too much, you can split that gasket in between each bolt. That's why there's a torque process
Oh yeah, for every vehicle.
on your head
Yeah,
bolts.
on every vehicle, every motor.
Well, yeah, and there's
Even motors-
yeah, exactly,
Even
man.
lawnmower motors, you're supposed to have a torque.
Same thing there, man. Hey, listen, I do still want you to do that electrical
Okay.
thing on me.
Like I said, no rush.
All right, and that's that. Hey, man, I just started that son of a bitch in 2 pulls the other day. Yep. The engine's great, man. If you're gonna use it for a tiller, you can't.
Yeah, just make sure you keep it covered up.
Yeah, it's covered up, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
2
I said-
pulls the other day, and it started right up.
I might be able to find another frame. And put
I got
the
me a
motor on
brand
it.
new tiller, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Hell, you don't need it.
Yeah, it was gonna cost me $900 to fix this one. Shit, I
That's
paid
like-
$900 for a brand
That's
new
like I
one.
got a lawnmower up there. The damn starter don't fit the lawnmower.
Uh-huh.
And the motor still might be good. I'm gonna see if it'll turn over. I'm gonna get another starter. If it don't, I'm just gonna get another motor. I'm gonna buy the whole motor and everything for a couple $100, about $300-400. Get a motor, put on another ride.
Uh-huh.
The riding mower is good. All it is, the wheels are flat on it.
Right.
And goddamn, I have another
Hey.
riding mower.
I got a 25 watt solar panel. You just directly hook it to your battery cables.
Yeah.
And that, see, the thing about, man, you're always having to replace that damn generator, and them things ain't cheap. You know what I mean? So if you can keep a charge on your battery, that's less work. Unplug your lights from your riding lawnmower. What the hell you need lights on your riding lawnmower for?
That little one up there works on the vehicle. You got a cigarette lighter hooked up, you can put it on your dash if you get out in the sun every day. I could keep the car going there. I wish I'd put it on the van.
Yeah.
The van battery is gone, it's totally gone, but it's still under warranty, so I ain't got no problem with it.
We,
Truck and everything.
we really need a car, Greg.
Okay, well, I mean, I'd consider selling it. I had to wait
I
and
mean,
see.
like, man, we got the money to pay. You want 2 for it? Cash? Straight up. We'll take 2 for it. Just, you gotta let me know
Okay.
what's wrong with it. No,
Yeah,
I can
I'll
fix
tell you
that shit
everything's
myself,
wrong,
man.
I'll tell you everything.
But yeah, man, it'd be in the long run. You know what I mean? It'd be, because I know you're just sitting there paying for that thing and it ain't going nowhere.
Well, like I said, I use it most of the time. Like I said, the only thing I have left is the truck. I wish I had the van running right now. That's going to be $3,000
Yeah.
for the transmission.
How much?
$3,000 for the transmission on it.
You can't rebuild that?
Nah, they don't do that shit no more. You know that?
They don't have the rebuild kits and all that shit for
Find
that?
shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't ask about that shit and everything.
Huh.
And if they did,
All
it
right.
would be worth it though, because by the time you get through, you'd have 5,000 and everything.
About how much time would you think you can give me for an answer, true answer, man, on the car?
I mean, I'm about to have to do some stuff for my house and everything here soon. I might have to end up selling it just to get some cash. So I'll have to keep taking out of my damn retirement.
There, that's what, you know.
So that might be within a couple.
And like I said, man, I'll have the cash straight up as long as you tell me what I need to do for this car.
Okay, I'll tell you everything's wrong.
Okay. I'll find the shit. If you can't find it, I can find it. I got some real hillbillies up in Ohio. Trust me.
I've got tons of parts for it. I just ain't put them on there yet.
All right. If you need a little help doing some stuff, you know, to make it even, you know, stuff. Anyways, all right, man.
All right.
Let me know at least.
Okay.
Please. All right. All right, so that's a neighbor. He's in the kind of same situation. He's in the same situation that I'm in and everything. That, I'm still, yeah, okay, I'm still recording. So, but I've been trying to buy this car, but he's real hard to work with, you know, and everything, because my truck, you know, we got a really nice truck and everything, and we bought it brand new, had 1 mile on it. It's a Tundra, and it's got the full pull package in it, 2020. And you just ain't gonna find a better truck, but man, to go and, like, if I need a truck, it's gonna be double, triple, 4 times the amount of gas, 4 times the amount of gas to go pick her up. And that ain't really but 16 miles. But on my highway average, I get 23. On my, you know, 45, 50 mile an hour roads, which mainly is what I got to take to go pick her up. If I had to have the truck, man, that costs a little bit of money and everything. So, we need to find us a little bit of car, and he's had that one up there for a little bit, and he's been talking about he would like to sell it, but he just ain't sure and everything. So it's like, I'd like to find out on that Dodge there. Rest in peace, sir. He just passed away a couple months ago, but it's just been sitting there, nothing being done with it. I'm not exactly sure who to talk to about it and everything, but that'd be a 6-cylinder there on that Dodge. It is an off-road, so, but I'm not sure who to talk to, and I think the guy I really need to talk to about it is the guy that mowed his grass every day, and he lives next door to him and everything. I'll do that at a later time and everything. But, you know, I live in a great neighborhood and everything, you know, but I'm just not used to all these different taxes, you know, like the camper. You know, you got to pay extra money for just having that pull behind camper, and that's not right. It's not right at all. And for a minute, I wasn't exactly sure what the taxation of representation really meant, but now I do understand it better, as there is a senator or a congressman, I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but they're representing the area on that tax. And I just feel like, you know, I paid, where I'm from, when you pay state tax on a boat, canoe, anything, a kayak, a camper, you pay a state sales tax, and that's it. I paid a state sales tax in this state right here in Georgia, and still has to pay. I still have to pay to tag it. This year it's going to be like $230 or something like that. Last year it was $204 because they'll degrade it, and they call it an extension of your property tax. To me, the representation for that tax is bullshit. So, need to get that changed. I'm not, or will I ever be, the guy to do that. So, I either do that, or I'll take my ass back to Ohio, which I'd love to do, because the deer here are small as shit. Small. They ain't got nothing on them Ross County deer. Nothing. I've lived here almost going on 5 years. 4 years. I'm sorry, 4 years. And I don't have no friends. Nobody. My wife has a stable job, been working there many years. They know me, but we don't get no calls. Hey, let's go have some dinner. Or we've even invited people. Yeah, let's go have some dinner or whatever. No, I can't, or we can't, or this or that and everything. I don't have no friends here. You know, and for a neighborhood like this, why the hell not? I just ain't getting it. You know, makes no sense to me. Kind of gets frustrating. You know, I got some, I'm in the county and still got a city code enforcer trying to come and flex his weight. And I'll put a boot in his ass. Have done it 3 times already, because he ain't got no business, because that's a city of Austell. We're not incorporated with Austell where we live, and they still come out and try to flex their codes and everything. I got all my permits, which is hanging up in front of the house and everything, for Cobb County. But it is what it is, and you have to deal with it and everything. You know, our government's trying to do things to take our rights away from us in every mean and form. Even where I live in the county, I'm county, and I can only have 4 hen chickens. I'm used to raising 50 chickens at one time, but I can't have 4 in Cobb County. So I've got enough room to raise a beef on the acre, you know, acre and a half of land I got, which is right ahead of us. There's an acre and a half of land there. And can't raise a beef or a pig on it or anything like that. So I'm just not getting, you know, where I'm from and everything. Man, we can have, I think in the area I lived out in Ross County, Ohio, we can, on our 5-acre plot, we can have 4 cattle. And a few pigs. But our cattle and pigs, we fed them because, that was our meat and everything for the year and every stuff. Here, you can't even have one in the county. That house straight ahead of you is county. I can only have 4 hens because I got all these people here decide they want to live in the county because they didn't want, but they brought their city shit in with them and everything, To me, it's bullshit. Because your government's they're stopping you from eating exactly what they're doing. You got to depend on them. They're making it to where they depend on you. I mean, you depend on them. My bad. You depend on them, and they're cutting down our farming. Corporations are buying up our farmlands and things like that. I got a very small garden over here. And it's hard to raise your own food, especially when you got a company or county laws, state laws restricting you from doing it. Well, that's all I got to say right now and everything. One thing we need to understand is always record the police when they pull you over. Always speak your mind. Don't let them control you. Stand up for your rights, because our rights are eroding every day, and we need to keep our government accountable for their actions. All forms of government. Peace out. Third eye audit. I'll have more videos coming up, not just walking around the neighborhood. This was a little bit of a frustration kind of thing. I got my stuff here, and we need to stand up for ourselves, because if we don't, we'll lose it. See you next time.